want to do when you grow up or want to be. Like, I'm very passionate about nature and very passionate about going in the outdoors, mountain biking, and doing all these types of zip lining and ropes course types, ideas, and stuff like that, and activities. And do you guys know exactly what you want to do? Because I'm clearly on the path of just trying new things. I have the question, where should I go? Because I'm not exactly sure where I'm going. I'm just kind of playing everything out in the sense where I think I want to go here, but I'm not totally sure. This doesn't work.
Arrows.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
leave
what
upside
I
down.
was doing.
Yeah, I think you're Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
buddy.
You just don't know where you want to go.
Yeah, I don't.
At least you got some laughs.
Okay, so, I go to the beach a lot. I like to climb. I'm going hiking over the summer. I'm going to Yosemite. I'm very excited for going to all these different places and trying all these things outside. I know I play a lot of video games. Okay, not many people knew about this, and some people thought like, oh, I know he plays video games, but he probably doesn't play that much. I play a lot, like a lot. Most of my time spent at home is playing video games, and so a lot of people think like, how could he do a presentation on outdoors and nature? Well, it's just over the past years that I've been in school and in 8th grade, we had all these different field trips and we were outside. There was no technology out at Longius. We weren't allowed to have phones out ever, though some kids did. They didn't really get caught, so there wasn't really much of a supervision on that. But I had this trip to Mount Hermon, and it was a rite of passage where our class got together and we kind of bonded together in certain groups, and we went on a ropes course, we did zip lining, and we had a lot of fun. There was a lot of good experiences. It was my, I think, first longest mountain bike ride because we went 19 miles, and it was some 8th graders that had only been doing mountain biking for about 2 years or maybe 1.5 years. And so it was a lot for us. We were starving. They only fed us 3 times a day with small meals. I remember one time Rodin was a bit selfless, and he served pizza to everyone before serving himself after going on a 19-mile bike ride. Kind of grabbed it before he could serve any more. We kind of got into a little bit of a tussle there, but so I'm very intrigued with zip lining and doing these types of ropes courses. And it's a lot of fun for me, and I think it's something that's exhilarating. I remember one time I went to a birthday, and it was B's birthday, and we went ziplining, and then we played really loud music in the car while going back home. And so what it's now brought me to in high school is just thinking about what I want to do. And so once I got into Trek, I made a lot of friends. And I know this is kind of hard to see. I highlighted it in green, didn't think there was going to be these lights on. But it's brought me to, in high school, mountain biking and having new friends and being able to learn and collaborate and communicate with everyone to the point where I feel that I'm comfortable with most people that I talk to. And being up on stage, like I used to be totally stage fright. I couldn't even go up here. I would be shaking. I would be like, oh, I'm gonna cry because I can't do anything. And that was kind of like how I was in 7th grade. But throughout the time in high school, the mountain biking community helped a lot. I'm not going to talk too much about them, though I do have a couple pictures about them. And our Trek community has really kind of like brought me together with all my friends. And because I gained new friends, it was just like, okay, this community is great. I'm so happy to be with these people. I like to express a lot of my feelings through Trek, through mountain biking, and through art. I do take ceramics. And I'm going to take it next year as well, and probably throughout until senior year. And I'm pretty excited to be able to try new things. And I'm really passionate about just trying anything I can. Like I go to my friend's house, I've never tried certain food. Sometimes I hate it, sometimes I don't, but they usually just kind of force me to eat it anyways. These are pretty good pictures, but it's really hard to see. So these are a few pictures of our mountain bike team. Here's Josh Penrod eating a banana sexually, and there's a boy named River. He's a freshman. I think he's in Galileo, but He has a really scared face going down this small slide at States. And here's some bikes on a trainer. And so throughout my time, I'm now realizing I'm going into CDisc. I'm happy to go into CDisc. I'm very passionate about the outdoors. So I was like, why not join this? Why not go into Comic CAD? Because that's more about filming. I knew I was, my dream job project was on filming and being a cinematographer. And I decided this year, like, no, I'm not even close to going down that path. And so CDisc is something that kind of opened an opportunity for me to then realize I kind of want to do all this outdoor type things. And my mom used to be a park ranger at Yellowstone. And so she talked a lot about how her experiences inflicted her life to them having a better experience. And I always kind of grew up thinking like, oh, a park ranger is cool because they like to go and take tours and bring people and teach them about nature. I also thought about being a teacher, but then again, I thought if I was just outside, I wouldn't want to be kept in a classroom all the time. So I thought maybe a ranger or some type of person that would teach people about the outdoors would be pretty fun. And so throughout the time that I am in high school, I'm gonna miss Trek a lot. It was a really fun experience, and it was a struggle at first. I do admit that. It was a lot of ones and twos. I mean, I can't hold back the amount of stress and anxiety I did get from Trek. I know my sister is Rock, and she makes it seem so much easier, or so much harder in Rock than in Trek, but I felt like I was already having my own type of struggle. And so this last page is just kind of a dedication to Ronan. And so he got about four wins and then the championship at States. It's kind of just dedicating to Ronan because he's been helping me through Trek and helping me through all of this. And I've kind of followed him down the path of environmental things. And so it's just kind of brought a lot of emotion, and it's a lot of fun being in the same class with him. And we've had a lot of science classes together, and that kind of brought me into the sense where if he's doing science type things, I'm going to follow in his footsteps. And so that's my presentation.